Is this like the other white meat?
Now, I've never seen this before, so I can't guarantee that it's any good, but it's the other things we've done.
With music composed and conducted by Meryl Johnson, how could it be bad?
And there's a Van Dyke involved.
Oh, you know, that's quality top shelf stuff right there if there's a Van Dyke involved.
In the days when Augustus Caesar was master of many kings, and Herod reigned in Jerusalem, there lived in the city of Ecbatana, in the mountains of Persia, a certain man, by the name of Artaban, the Median.
Master, my friend, carry me like the wind.
Your friend. My own friend.
You sell your house and all your possessions?
Yes, Father.
But my son,
My horse.
why is this?
Father, my friends, let me tell you of the new light and truth that have come to me through the most ancient of signs, the stars. We all study them. They give us brightness and knowledge. Now, is this not true, my good friends?
What is this thing you speak of, Artaban?
The ancient prophecy that says, there shall come a star out of Jacob, and a scepter shall rise out of Israel. The promise has been given, my friends, that in that day the king shall come forth, and around him shall shine a mighty brightness.
I'm actually kind of sorry that I
shall make life
suggested
everlasting,
this.
and the
I'm
dead
only
shall
2
rise
minutes
again.
in.
This is a dark saying, Artaban.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
There is
I
nothing
think
dark
it's
about
bad,
the
so-
truth, Tigranes. It is as bright as any star we gaze upon. I have asked you all here to invite you to make a pilgrimage with me, that we may worship the newborn king together. Now these gems, the sapphire, the ruby, the pearl, these are to be my tribute, my gift
I'm
to the
really
new
wondering,
king.
like,
My
what's going to
friends,
happen.
I
Because
have made the acquaintance
you
of
know.
3 wise men, and they and I have
I don't
searched
remember
the
that
Holy
part in the
Scriptures and
Bible.
determined the time when the Savior of the world should be born.
You're like,
It
we've
falls
seen
in
the
this
live
very
action
year.
version
In
of this,
fact,
and it's
I believe
actually
the
a
new
good
star
story.
heralding that blessed event will
The problem
appear
with this
tonight.
could be that the story could be good.
These 3
gotta
wise
stop.
men are watching the sky from the Temple of the Seven Spheres at Babylon, and I am watching here. If the star appears, they will wait for me there for 10 days. Then we will all set out for Jerusalem.
This is a vain dream, Artaban.
And all that crack.
It comes from too much looking upon the stars. No king will ever rise from the broken race in Israel. He who looks for him is a
that is
chaser of
not the
shadows.
voice I expected from that
I have
character.
no knowledge of these things, and my office as guardian of the royal treasure binds me here. The quest is not for me.
I have a new bride. I cannot leave her, nor take her on such a strange journey. Farewell, my friend.
How did they
I am ill
animate that
and unfit
actor?
for hardship. I am much too old for this quest, my noble son.
I've seen great
But my heart
promotion.
goes with you. Those who would see wonderful and great things
Traveling by myself.
must often be willing
So
to
much.
travel by themselves.
He just changed races.
Well, how could
It
a really bad gift from that little cherub?
It is the sign. The
Over
king
there.
is coming, and I will go to meet him.
And the jewels change colors too.
Whoa.
I'm so confused.
That hand
What?
transition. Every time we looked at his hand, we jump across the continent.
This guy's got powers, yo.
Some magic jewels.
Wait, that's probably right.
Don't worry, Alex. You can sing that. It won't get flagged.
Oh.
It now. No, don't fall! Don't fall! Yay, he made the jump. Oh. Vortex! No! Oh, they made it. Yay!
And then the extended edition, the horse drowns and he gets another one.
Will you go back, Ayatu? They'll be raining down in no time. In a second desert?
Deserts are there.
I'm so lost!
You already went through the desert. What about a
Yeah,
second desert?
Only had a GPS
Wait, well,
won't be invented for another 2,500 years. Or, wait, I can math.
I know you are weary, Faster, my noble, uncomplaining friend. I do nothing but sit on you, and I am weary. You've given your all for me, and I ask yet for more, but if we are to keep
not
the
actually
appointed
0,
hour
it was
with my
actually
companions
5,
at Babylon,
so
we
17
must
times
continue at your good
2022.
speed.
Yeah, there you go. I can math, ladies and gentlemen.
Right now, a calculator seems really fascinating.
Adventure! Excitement!
This is what happens when the composers don't get the memo that they only needed to make something like 1 minute long. They have to just animate a montage to fill up the time.
Babylon,
And now the horse
the
is
evening
blue.
of the 10th day, and we are
Like
here.
that magical
But we must
color
not slacken
changing
our
horse
pace.
from Wizard of
For we are
Oz.
yet 3 hours' ride from the Temple of the Seven Spheres.
So
and we
far we've
must
had
be there by
references to Wizard of
midnight.
Oz, The Never-Ending Story, Indiana Jones. What else?
3 more
Lord
hours,
of the Rings
Faster.
just
You may
Lord of the
rest
Rings.
and renew your...
Yeah.
it behooves me to animate this shot.
Something's afoot.
It's a trap!
Poor man.
Well, that's good eating.
The desert will have to be his grave. Faster.
I'm
Come now, we
feeling
must
better!
hurry on, or... What?
Can you just give me a little taste, man? Just taste! Hold on!
If I delay but an hour, my friends the wise men will think I have given up the journey and will go on without me. I will lose my
That
quest.
perspective.
Yet if I leave now, this man will surely die.
Oh, my spine! No!
Lift with the knees. Did they just add in the story of the Good Samaritan? Oh, he's yellow now. He
Not
is.
the horses. It's the horses like that dress. Is it blue? Is it white? I don't know.
Blue gold.
Who are you?
Oh, crap! I'm setting in the fire!
I'm
Ow!
Artaban, a
Hot!
Magian, in search of one who is to be born
I
king of
don't
the
know.
Jews
That
at
was a little
Jerusalem.
suspicious look that he gave.
Has that old man
I
been drinking
must be on
silver
my
or
way.
something? Or
My companions wait for me at the Temple of the
Colloidal
Seven Spheres.
silver?
I
I
leave you with
think
bread
so.
and drink and a portion of healing herb.
Not a very good
None
doctor.
else to
He's trying
give
to guide
than
forward.
this for your kindness, my good sir. Our prophets have said that the Messiah is to be born not in Jerusalem, but in Bethlehem of Judea.
Also,
May the Lord go with you.
now the horse is back to being black.
horse is
You don't,
fine.
you don't seem to understand that lighting doesn't entirely change the color of everything.
Fine, we just have a mood horse. It's good.
I mean, I want a moon horse. Why did those get bred out of existence? It's not fair. All the cool stuff was around 2022 years ago.
They're gone.
I
We
get
are
that.
too late, Faster. We
I mean,
are
what
too
mood is
late.
black? Just utter depression?
If your mood ring is black, it means you're dead
Oh,
inside.
he looks pissed.
He really needs to quit horsing around.
We have waited past midnight and can delay no longer. We go to find the
I just
king.
came through the
Follow us
desert.
across
What the hell, man?
I've been going in the wrong
How can I
direction.
cross the desert faster? I have no food, and alas, my true friend, you are exhausted. I must return to Babylon faster. Sell my sapphire
did you
and
do
buy
that
a
in the first
train of
place?
camels and provisions for the journey. I may never overtake my friends. I may even lose sight of the king because I tarried
That's
to
why
show
you can't
mercy to a
actually
sick
speak
man
to
in
people.
need.
Is That
We've
was
come
the
so
sto-
far
moral of
together,
the
That's
you
story
and
is?
I, and I feel in my heart you too would desire to see this newborn
I
king.
don't agree
The
with that
desert
part of the
is
Bible, but okay, say
huge
so.
and merciless, and it would
I mean,
surely
this is
see
made
an
by a
end of
church,
you, as
and they
today
would
I
know.
must. I will not forget you, Vasta.
No,
my
it's
true
actually based off
noble
of a
friend.
book. It's basically historical biblical fiction. That's the full caravan. 2 camels.
A train of camels.
It's fine.
Wait, did he sell his friend for 2 camels? That's cold. That's cold-blooded, dude.
Usually it's warm-blooded. Oh no, that's warm-blooded.
Where is his hand? Why is it? Why was it there?
Desert's a dangerous place. You gotta protect your valuables.
You know, this movie is trying to drive home a point that I'm not sure. It's very subtle. Going.
Not today, Satan! Not today! I told you.
Sticks to snakes.
That's getting to the root of the problem.
Come on, up with you, all of you. Come on, up, up, up.
What do you call a 3-humped camel? Pregnant. Get it? Okay.
No, I didn't hear the punchline. All I heard was pregnant.
Pregnant. Yeah,
Oh.
pregnant.
At last, my lumpy comrade. I shall surely find him, the King of Kings, the Savior of the world. I must inquire
Having
about the
ridden
visit
on a
of my
camel
brethren to
before,
the
it's
city of
very
Bethlehem,
disconcerting
and to
when
what
they
house the star
sit
directed them.
down. Feels like you're going to be thrown
Where
off.
is everyone? Have they all gone up to
I
the
would
hill
like to see
pastures
bloopers
to
of
bring
that.
down their sheep? Oh, forgive me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was afraid. I thought... Well, it's rumored that Herod is sending soldiers from Jerusalem to force a new tax upon us, and all the men of our village have taken their flocks and
But
herds
we'll
deep
leave the
into
women and
hills
children here
hidden
because
themselves to
scroll.
escape it.
I understand. I'm Artaban. I have travelled far and desire to know of 3 companions who came to the city to pay reverence to the newborn king.
3 strangers from the east bearing many rich
Did he
gifts
really
appear
lose
in our
3
village
days
3
worth of
days ago.
time helping
It is
that
said that
guy?
a
It only
star
seemed like it
guided
was a
them
couple
to a
of
stable.
hours.
The stable?
Well, he had to go back and
Yes,
get the camels.
The place where Joseph
Why
of
didn't he just
Nazareth
do
was
that in
lodging
the
with his wife
beginning?
and her newborn child. But the
Doesn't plan
travellers
well.
disappeared again, almost as suddenly
I
as
guess
they
maybe
had
that's
come.
why he's not in
And
the
the
Bible.
Christ child? Is he with his
I
parents
think
at the
the moniker
stable?
wise
The man of
man.
Nazareth
No,
took
I
the
think
babe and his
wise
mother,
must
and
be-
they all fled the village.
Is it known where they went, good woman?
It is whispered that they were going into Egypt.
It should
Egypt?
be.
I'm
Where
so
is that
worried
baby?
about the soldiers coming.
Like, he has-
Oh, if only you could have been he whom I've travelled so far and prayed so hard that I might see.
Having travelled so far, you must be tired and hungry. Would you not stay and eat with us?
This is an offer most gracefully given,
Well, if anything,
and it
he's
is most
really
gratefully
articulate.
received.
The soldiers of Herod!
And you're all screwed.
Is that child balding already?
he's like,
Stay calm and keep the child quiet.
I'll take this side of the street. You check the other.
Over there, and you over there.
You know why there were no cell phones during Jesus' time?
Why?
Because there would have been all sorts of Roman charges.
Oh my god.
I am alone in this place, and I'm waiting to give this jewel to the prudent captain.
That
who
was
will
supposed to
lead
be a
me
gift
in
for
peace.
Jesus. You can't be just giving it
Okay,
away.
man, let's march on. There is no
Keeps
child
changing
here.
colors. It is a mood ring.
and wouldn't the Roman just kill him and take the people anyway?
Yeah,
Kill him,
right?
kill the kid. Hey,
Well, he wasn't a wise man. Again, the child was bald.
have a my head.
Father, forgive me. 2 of my gifts are now gone. I've spent for man that which was meant for thy son.
Nope.
Shall I ever
Probably
be
not.
worthy to see the face
Sorry.
of the king?
Oh, you have saved the life of my little one. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May his countenance shine upon you and give you peace, kind sir.
The baby's not balding out, so that's a cap.
Yeah, it's a cat.
Yeah. It just
It's
really
a flesh
looks
color,
like he's
yeah.
balding.
Flesh color, yeah.
Egypt. I will follow the king to Egypt. I will
The
search
quality
for
of the
him there.
animation changed in the commercial break.
And so it was that Artaban
They're running out of
journeyed
money.
onward to the land called Egypt. Step by step,
He's so crazy.
day by day, endless week upon endless week, Artaban continued his search. He traveled the towering pyramids,
You know,
across great deserts, to magnificent
There were
palaces of
magnificent
kings.
palaces of peasants, but you didn't want to see those.
I think that's the same shot. They must have gone to the Tommy Wiseau
And to the finest
school
courtyards
of
in the
reusing
land.
shots.
Oh,
But this
there's one
Lord whom
again.
the prophets
Yep.
foretold and the heavens confirmed.
We
was
know
not
what
to be
stock
found.
footage is, especially when we see it
Onward Artaban went,
half a second
enduring
earlier.
scorching desert sands and cold and lonely nights. And though the years
Wow.
of this relentless quest finally
What?
began to take their
How
toll on
did
his
he
body,
age so much in
Artaban's
so
spirit
little
burned
time?
brighter than ever, with the hope of someday paying his tribute to this King of Kings.
safe mode.
Dream sequence.
Remember, my son, the king whom you seek is not to be found in a palace or among the rich and powerful. He is to be a spiritual king. His reign is not one of worldly power, riches, but of eternal
Holy
peace and
soul.
salvation. Those who seek him will do well
Wait,
to
is this
look
a
among
flashback?
the poor, the
No.
sorrowful,
This
Or-
is just him wandering around helping people, trying to
oppressed.
find.
Because, like, he had gray hair and then he had black hair again. Now he has gray hair then black hair. I'm so confused what's going
Yeah.
on.
He has mood hair, okay? Everything's
Now he's old again.
Ever hear of complex skin?
You
He
have
has
been in
really
Jerusalem long,
complex
old
skin.
man?
Just
I have only just arrived.
the most complex skin.
Though I have been here many times before.
Perhaps you wish to buy some unleavened bread for the Passover.
Pardon me,
Sale!
kind sir, but may I inquire where everyone is going?
To the execution on Golgotha.
Wait a second, this
Outside
guy
the
spent his
door.
whole life
Two
looking for
robbers are to be
Jesus and finally
crucified.
Thirty.
sees
With
him the
them,
day
another
he
called
dies.
Jesus of Nazareth.
33
A man
years.
who has done
Oh
many
my
wonderful
God.
things among the
Why
people.
he is not?
But the priests and elders say that he must die.
Like, really? It took him
Because he claims
33
to be the
years.
Son of God.
The king, the Prince of Peace,
This was
about to
He's
perish.
really not wise.
Stupid,
It's-
stupid
did
man.
a really bad job with this story.
Hmm. The live action version is much better.
I have found the king at last.
He's been carrying
Perhaps I
around
can
a
offer
pearl
this
for
last and
33
most precious
years.
gift as ransom to save him
What
from
did he
his
do for
enemies.
money?
Oh,
Sold his camels.
Apparently.
He was over there.
oh, have pity on me and save me. My father too
Someone
was
just
a
come in.
magi, but he is dead and
That's
I'm to be
how-
sold as a slave to pay his
Didn't even
debt.
twice, like-
Please help
Come on, you. That's enough. Move along.
please.
With this last pearl, I can keep this girl from a life of slavery. But does she not realize that I have already given to men the precious gifts meant for my king? How can I think of saving her when it is my lord's life? that
God,
is in
she's a girl.
danger?
She's supposed to be put in slavery. That's how it works, right?
It must be done. It is what he himself would do were he here. Here is
This will
your
only come
ransom,
for half
my
of it.
child.
I'm still
It is
screwed.
the last of my treasures which I kept for the king.
You just bought a woman. Congratulations.
And Jesus is dead.
Good job, man. Headache pain strike.
That's one way to animate an earthquake. Now I know where Tom Cruise got his scream from.
Must be their arch enemy.
I have failed in my mission. I have given away that which might have saved my king. I've shown him no tribute.
That's how lightning works.
That's not how any of this works.
You just stood there and watched it happen. Like, no, out of the way. No.
Come, ye blessed of my father. Inherit the kingdom prepared for you.
Not so, my lord. For when fed I thee, or gave thee drink, or took
Wow,
thee in,
how long has he
or
been
clothed thee,
lying
or
there with
came
their shadow
unto thee
changed so
and
much?
healed thee? For these 33 years I have searched
Oh
everywhere
yeah, you're
for
right.
thee.
Right, I'll leave you to
But
die.
I have never seen thy face.
You know what?
So-
You're right.
Only
Screw you.
listed unto thee, my king.
Verily I say unto thee, that inasmuch as thou hast done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, thou hast done it unto me.
What do you mean, what? It's one of the most famous scriptures ever.
So what you're saying, Jesus gets done a lot.
Archibald's journey had at long last ended. His treasures had been accepted,
Yay!
and the other wise man
Only
had
took
found
33 years
the king.
and his life. Yay!
Totally worth it.
Okay, movie's over.
Meanwhile, his family had never seen him again after he left.
Nope.
No idea what the hell ever happened to him.
Probably not.
They all died of the plague or something at some point.
What about his horse?
And what about his horse?
Yeah. Well, Wayne's dead now.
His mood horse? You don't know. Mood horses could have much longer lifespans than normal horses.
He's a much paler horse now.
Maybe went to college.
The voice talents.
Alex.
Loosely.
Some bad voice acting.
Or what?
Ah, crap. I just remembered I have to do something for tomorrow. Oh. 1988. Bonneville Media Communications. Well, there you go.
That was totally worth it.
Totally worth it.